Before you move on with your day, stay here for a moment. There is something important unfolding right now. Not loud, not dramatic, but quiet and intentional. The kind of moment we often rush past without noticing. If you're feeling unsettled, distracted, or simply unsure of what today will bring, this is for you. Even if you don't fully understand why you're here, trust that there is a reason. Let this moment slow you down. What you are about to hear may realign your heart in ways you didn't expect. Take a slow breath in, hold it gently, and release. Right now, allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment, not thinking about what comes next, not replaying what already happened, just here. God is present. Father, as this moment begins, I set aside the noise I've been carrying, the internal pressure, the unfinished thoughts, the sense of urgency that follows me into each day. I come to you not because everything feels right, but because I need your presence to ground me. There are things weighing on my mind this morning, decisions I haven't made yet, conversations I don't know how to approach, feelings I've pushed aside just to keep functioning. I bring all of it to you now. Lord, you see beyond my words. You understand what I struggle to articulate. You know where my confidence feels strong and where it quietly falters. This morning, I don't want to rely on autopilot. I don't want to move through the day disconnected from you. I want to begin anchored in truth. So I pause. I invite your peace to settle over my thoughts. Not all at once, not forcefully, but steadily. Let the tension in my body release. Let the racing in my mind slow. Let the pressure I place on myself loosen its grip. God, remind me that I don't need to have everything figured out before I trust you. I don't need certainty to walk in faith. I don't need control to move forward. Help me remember that you are already present in this day, in the moments I expect, and in the ones I don't. If my heart feels guarded, soften it. If my spirit feels tired, restore it. If my thoughts feel scattered, center them. I choose to start this day with you. Before distractions, before demands, before expectations. If this prayer resonates with you right now, take a moment. Gently like this video as a quiet act of agreement, and if you feel comfortable, leave a comment saying, "I'm listening." Sometimes simply staying open is the first step. Father, I remain here with you. There is more I need to release. There is more you want to speak into my heart. I slow down. I stay present. I am ready. As I remain here, I notice how quickly my thoughts want to wander. They move toward responsibilities, expectations, and outcomes, but I gently bring them back. Back to this breath. Back to this stillness. Back to you. Father, I acknowledge how often I rush ahead of you. I plan, I worry, I rehearse conversations that haven't happened yet. I carry tomorrow's weight before today has even begun, and it leaves my spirit tired before the day truly starts. So right now, I choose a different posture. I choose to listen instead of striving. I choose to trust instead of tightening my grip. I choose to be led instead of forcing my way forward. God, I ask you to guide my thoughts today. Not just the big decisions, but the small ones too. The words I choose, the tone I carry, the pauses I allow. Shape my responses before situations even arise. There are moments ahead today where I may feel challenged, moments where impatience could surface, moments where doubt might whisper quietly. I ask you now to prepare my heart. When pressure rises, remind me to breathe. When emotions run high, remind me to pause. When confusion appears, remind me that clarity comes in your timing. Lord, help me recognize the difference between urgency and importance. Teach me when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when silence is the wiser choice. I release the need to prove myself. I release the fear of falling behind. I release the comparison that quietly drains my joy. You have not asked me to keep up with anyone else's pace. You have invited me to walk with you, so I slow my inner rhythm to match yours. God, place a sense of calm authority within me today. Not arrogance, not defensiveness, but a grounded confidence that comes from knowing who I belong to. If I encounter resistance, help me respond with grace. If I encounter success, keep me humble. If I encounter delay, keep me trusting. I don't want to move through this day reacting to everything around me. I want to move intentionally, aware of your presence in each moment. Father, help me notice you in unexpected places, in interruptions that redirect me, in conversations that linger longer than planned, in quiet moments that feel insignificant but carry meaning. I trust that nothing today is wasted. Not the waiting, not the effort, not even the uncertainty. You are at work even when I cannot see immediate results. If this prayer is speaking to you, take a moment to gently like this video. It helps this message reach others who may need this same grounding today. And if you're comfortable, leave a comment with the word peace. Let it be a simple declaration of what you're choosing to carry forward. I remain attentive. I remain open. I remain anchored in you. There is still more to release. There is still more to receive. And I stay here, ready. As this moment continues, I become more aware of what I've been carrying quietly. Not always visible to others. Not always spoken out loud, but present, heavy in subtle ways. Father, I bring to you the concerns I tend to minimize, the ones I tell myself I should be able to handle alone, the worries I downplay because they don't seem urgent enough to mention, yet still drain my energy. You see them all. You see the mental weight of trying to hold everything together, the pressure of being dependable, the quiet fear of letting someone down, the uncertainty that lingers beneath my composure. Today, I don't want to hide these things from you. I don't want to manage them in silence. I don't want to pretend they don't matter. So I open my hands. I release the belief that strength means carrying everything alone. I release the habit of self-reliance that slowly turns into exhaustion. I release the inner voice that says I must always be okay. God, meet me in my honesty. Meet me where my confidence wavers. Meet me where my faith feels small but sincere. Remind me that you are not disappointed by my questions. You are not distant when I feel unsure. You are not impatient with my process. You walk with me through it. Father, help me recognize when I am operating from fear instead of trust, when I am reacting instead of responding, when I am pushing instead of being led. If my expectations for today don't align with reality, help me adapt without losing peace. If plans shift, help me stay grounded. If things take longer than I hoped, remind me that delay does not mean denial. I ask you to guard my inner dialogue today. Let my thoughts be shaped by truth, not assumption. Let my self-talk reflect grace, not criticism. Let my inner voice sound more like encouragement than judgment. Lord, I invite you into the parts of my life that feel unresolved, the conversations that haven't happened, the answers that haven't arrived, the outcomes I can't control. I trust you with what remains unclear. I trust you with the timing I don't understand. I trust you with the process I can't predict. I trust you with the results I cannot force. If my patience feels thin, strengthen it. If my hope feels fragile, steady it. If my focus drifts, gently bring it back. If this prayer is resonating with your heart right now, take a moment to like this video. And if you feel led, leave a comment saying, I trust you. Sometimes speaking it is the first step toward living it. Father, I continue to listen. I continue to soften. I continue to surrender. I am not finished yet. There is still healing unfolding. There is still peace being formed, and I remain here, allowing you to work within me. As this time continues, I notice a quiet shift within me. Not dramatic, not overwhelming, but steady. A sense of space where there was once tension. A gentleness where there was once resistance. Father, I acknowledge that this is your work, not mine. I didn't force it. I didn't earn it. I simply allowed myself to remain present long enough for you to move. I thank you for meeting me here. Today, I ask for wisdom that goes beyond quick answers. I ask for discernment that helps me recognize what truly matters. Not everything that demands my attention deserves my energy. Help me distinguish between what is urgent and what is meaningful. Teach me when to act decisively and when to wait without anxiety. Lord, there are choices ahead that require clarity. Some are small but recurring. Others feel weighty and significant. I place them all before you, trusting that you care about each one. If my desire for certainty becomes impatience, slow me down. If my fear of making the wrong choice paralyzes me, reassure me. If I become overwhelmed by options, guide me back to simplicity. Father, help me walk today with intentional awareness. Let me notice when I'm rushing and choose presence instead. Let me notice when I'm reacting and choose reflection. Let me notice when I'm striving and choose trust. I don't want to move through life numb or disconnected. I want to be awake to what you are doing within me and around me. God, soften my responses. When I'm misunderstood, help me remain grounded. When I'm criticized, help me discern what to receive and what to release. When I'm affirmed, help me stay humble. Let my interactions today be shaped by patience and clarity, not defensiveness or fear. I ask you to bless my work today, whatever form it takes. Whether seen or unseen, whether completed or still in progress. Let my effort be steady, not frantic, focused, not scattered. If fatigue appears, remind me to pause. If discouragement surfaces, remind me of how far I've come. If doubt whispers, remind me of who you are. If this prayer is helping you feel more grounded right now, take a moment to like this video. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment saying, "I'm staying present." These small actions help this message reach others who need the same calm today. Father, I remain open. I remain attentive. I remain willing. There is still a quiet confidence forming within me. There is still a calm strength rising beneath the surface. And I stay here with you, ready for whatever comes next. As this time of stillness gently comes to a close, I don't rush away from what has been formed here. I recognize that this moment does not end when the words end. It continues with me, quietly shaping how I move through the rest of the day. Father, I thank you for this space, for the calm you've restored, for the clarity that has begun to replace confusion. Even if nothing around me has changed yet, something within me has shifted, and that matters. I ask you now to help me carry this groundedness forward. When distractions pull at my attention, remind me of this stillness. When pressure builds, remind me that I don't have to respond from urgency. When uncertainty returns, remind me that you are already present in what lies ahead. Lord, bless the remainder of this day. Bless the tasks that require focus and the moments that allow rest. Bless the conversations that bring understanding and the pauses that renew my strength. Help me notice your presence in simple ways, in a breath taken slowly, in a moment where I choose patience over reaction, in a quiet decision to trust instead of control. I release the need to rush. I release the urge to measure my worth by productivity. I release the fear of not doing enough. Instead, I choose faithfulness in what's placed before me. I choose presence over perfection. I choose to walk with you rather than ahead of you. If I feel overwhelmed later today, bring me back to this moment. If I feel tempted to doubt, remind me of the peace I felt here. If I feel tired, remind me that rest is not weakness, it is trust. Father, keep my heart open, open to guidance, open to growth, open to grace.